Hey again, troops. Here we go. I am going to reply to a post on one of my videos, one of my street outreach videos, and those are terrible. I know they're terrible. The audio was bad. I just tried to do it. I think the reason I post those, well, one of the reasons I post them is I know a lot of people that watch are vegans and they're afraid of activism. I just do those videos so you can see there's really nothing to be afraid of. Just get out there and do it. All right, but I'm going to, let's see, I did a video with some guy who was clearly convicted about his meat eating. And somebody commented on the video. Somebody by the name of NSD786. Hi, NSD786. Thank you for posting. Glad you posted, although I don't think you were in a good mood when you posted this, but I'll read it to you. You got promoting veganism. Promoting veganism is such a waste of time when we have hundreds of bigger issues more crucial to mankind, period. Delusional to think animals are as important as actual people, period. Okay. Well, first off, let's see. Promoting veganism is such a waste of time. I don't think it is. I mean, I don't really see veganism as a waste of time. And, we got this wonderful thing called social media. Or maybe it's not wonderful, depending on what it's being used for, because it's like anything else. It can be good and bad. But because of social media, I get to stay in contact with a lot of people I meet when I'm doing street outreach. So for example, we talk, blah, blah, blah. And then I give them my Instagram or something and they direct message me. And it could be a month later, it could be a week later, it could be a year later. And I get these wonderful messages from people like, hey, I looked into what you were saying. I talked to my pastor about it, because remember, I do the whole religious thing. So I talked to my pastor about it, and, it's like I'm going vegetarian or I'm going vegan or I'm eating less meat. Well, whatever it is, it's saving animals' lives. So woohoo, I feel kind of good about that. So I don't really think that promoting veganism is a waste of time. And I'm saving animals' lives because I'm doing it. So I think that's a good thing. And the less animal abuse out there, the happier, the better the world is. All right, so moving on, you're saying promotes a waste of time. But you do give it a little bit of a qualifier when you say, when we have hundreds of bigger issues more crucial to mankind. Okay, now I got a bit of a qualifier there saying it's a waste of time when we have bigger issues. To the 80 billion animals every year that are hung upside down and getting stabbed in the throat because people like the way they taste, I don't know if there is an issue more crucial than that. That's a pretty big crucial going on there. But it isn't crucial to humans, or at least to meat-eating humans. So I kind of follow what you're saying there. But I don't see a problem with me choosing one charity, one thing to deal with. Like, I'm going to assume you're a decent person writing this, and you're not in favor of animal abuse. I'm totally against it. So if I want to use that passion in my life to fight animal abuse, it's not a waste of time. I'm using what God gave me to do that. Now, I'm going to get into the God thing here because you came on a Christian YouTuber's channel, me, so you're going to have to expect some God stuff, some religious mumbo-jumbo junk. But here it is. Okay, so I'm going to lean into a couple things the Apostle Paul said. He said it in Corinthians, he said it in Romans, and I think he said something similar in Ephesians. I should have looked it up before I came on here. But in Corinthians, he compares us Christians to like parts of a body. Saying like, does the foot have the same function as the hand? Does the hand have the function of the eye? Does the eye? We all have our own unique functions, but we're all part of one body. He says the same thing in Corinthians and Romans. It's like, it's just that thing. We all have different gifts. It's like some are preachers, some are pastors, some have the gift of giving, some have the gift of prophesying. Use what you got. What he's saying is, we all don't have to do the same thing. We all don't have to do the most crucial thing. Some of us are here on earth. God's like, deal with these little issues. Maybe he just wanted me to deal with the animal part. I think of it like this. If I was walking down the street and I saw a guy not doing street activism like me, but maybe just on the street holding a sign saying, hey, help me fight muscular dystrophy. Donate to that. Let me tell you about muscular dystrophy. And I'm like, what's your big deal on muscular dystrophy? And he's like, well, I have a son or a daughter that died from it. I'm like, all right, I can see why he's passionate about muscular dystrophy. But if I was to take what you wrote in your reply, take that kind of paradigm, is that the word? That kind of idea, that feel that you have in your post to me, saying, there's more crucial matters. I mean, that would be like me walking up to Mr. Muscular dystrophy dude and saying, hey, why are you fighting against muscular dystrophy when there's twice as many, maybe 3 times as many kids dying from cancer? You should be fighting cancer, not wasting your time with something like MD, muscular dystrophy. Do you see how that is? Do you see how you let each person, if he has a passion for that because it hits so close to home. I have a passion for this because it hits close to my home. Let me do what God's put in my heart to do. Don't come over here peeing on my cornflakes. I mean, that's not nice. I don't question you why you do what you do, except the animal eating. I mean, I do that because I'm sure you're against animal abuse, but yet you purchase and eat and consume products that are made from animal abuse. It's kind of wonky there. All right, going a little bit further, you're saying, you say more crucial to mankind, period. Delusional to think animals are as important as actual people. I didn't say that. I mean, why are you accusing me of that when I didn't say it? I mean, if you were to come on and say, hey, Steve, because that's my name. Hey, Steve, do you think animals are more important than humans? I would have came back and said, no, not at all. If you were getting attacked by a lion and I had a gun, I'd shoot the lion to save your life. All right? It's just what I would do because I'm a human, and that's what humans do, I think. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. That's not the argument, though. The argument is I'm not delusional because I don't think animals are better than humans. I just don't think they're so low on the ladder of importance that they're nothing more than a sandwich. They're not just something on the menu. God made them specifically for His glory and His pleasure, not for us. All right? It's, subjecting an animal to a lifetime of pain and suffering and an early death just because we like the way their bodies taste. And we don't even like the way their bodies taste. I mean, if we didn't pack it full of vegan, we took a pig's lips and eyeballs and butthole and ground it all up and shoved it in a tube, we wouldn't eat it. But if you spice it with some vegan spices, all of a sudden that becomes a tasty sausage. You get it? So I just think animals are more important, and I think God did too. I mean, when God made man, He made him from the dust of the earth. He made the animals from the dust of the earth. He breathed the breath of life into humans. The same verbiage is used, the breath of life that He gave to animals. The same soul given to humans is the same kind of soul given to animals. It's when God made covenants in Genesis chapter 9, He made them with animals and humans. When God gave us the 10 Commandments, He even included animals in the day of rest and the Sabbath. I mean, animals are not of such little importance that we can chop them up because we go, bacon. And I know there's a lot of chuckleheads who just want to say, bacon. I don't want to waste my time responding to them. So there you go. No, for you to tell me I'm delusional for thinking that when I never said I thought that, that's kind of mean. All right, don't do that to me. I wouldn't do it to you. All right. So there we go. That's that. I think I've answered your thing there, NSD 786. Thanks for posting. I don't think we're going to meet eye to eye on this, but I think you're like me and you do agree that animal abuse is wrong and evil. And I would encourage you and anybody else listening to this, quit buying products made from animal abuse. It's not hard to stop it. I did it. I'm not that smart. All right, I got to click out of here. Where's my mouse? There you go.